tired? Are you guys tired? Did you eat too much at lunch? No? You guys excited? I love that. We're gonna have some fun for the next few minutes and talk about some things that are gonna change your life if you let it.
It's a good-looking group, isn't it?
It is a good-looking group.
Yeah.
These lights are bright, but I can see the best-looking people. You know where they are? In every seat in here, because this is all about believing in yourself, isn't it? Absolutely. What is your ultimate goal? I'm going to start with that question, then I'm going to go and jump into what we're going to talk about. But what is your ultimate goal in this room today? Here's what I think many of your ultimate goal is, and I know it was ours in the beginning. You know what it is? Either one of two things. I want to be a diamond, right? Or maybe I want to be on this stage. Does that sound right? Yes or no? How many of you won't say anything no matter what I ask? All right, good. Listen, that's a great goal, but guess what? It's wrong. It's wrong, and I admit that we didn't realize it was wrong in the very beginning. You know why it's wrong? Because you have to take your eye off of yourself and put it on other people. Your ultimate goal, it should not be to cross this stage. It should be to see how many people on your team can cross this stage. Because I promise you, if that happens, and you sit there and you clap and watch people cross this stage that are on your team, your life will change forever. You with me? You understand? You agree? Yes or yes? I love it.
Tony and I were sitting in chairs just as you are right here 5.5 years ago. 5.5 years ago. And the one thing that I believe is key for you is to write down your goals. Write them down and follow them. Because you can write a bunch of things down, but if you don't go through with them, what are they? They're just a thought. They're just a wish, right?
A goal without a plan is just a wish. You have to have a plan, and that's what this weekend is all about, hearing from these incredible people, right, baby?
Yep. How many of you have been taking some notes? Raise your hand up. Hi.
That's a lot.
That's good. That's good. I think that I have taken notes from every speaker that I've heard, because I truly believe that we in network marketing and with Jeunesse, all the leaders that have spoken, everybody that I have talked to in our business, we become a part of them. We're like the big Jeunesse quilt, because we have little nuggets from all of these events that we put together and we speak them, we live them, we read them, we watch them. That is part of the leadership. You need to follow through with what you are listening to, watching, listening to your leaders, your mentors, listening to the Sapphire Elites. I mean, my gosh, the wisdom that they had, it's incredible. You don't just learn from the diamonds, you learn from everyone that is doing what it takes with Jeunesse.
And take that energy and focus it on your team. Pay attention when your leaders talk to you, because I promise you that they are where you're trying to go. And see, success leaves clues along the way, right? If you want to be successful in whatever endeavor you're pursuing, the smartest thing you can do is follow someone like Lyndon Burnoff, who's already been there. Lyndon's already where you want to go. So you better listen to him if you're in his downline. Even if you're not, when Lyndon's on this stage, take notes. All right? When Helen Zhang is up here, when any of these diamonds are up here, listen to what they have to say, because they will change your life forever. One common theme that we've heard, starting from this morning with Wendy and Randy standing here, and then Scott echoed it, and it was echoed throughout the day by Dennis and everyone else that crossed this stage, is what a family we are in Jeunesse. And Xan and I are very passionate about that. The reason that we're so passionate about that is because of this quote by Zig Ziglar that you hear paraphrased a lot. Scott actually referenced it this morning. And it's so true. You will have everything in your life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want first. Don't put the focus on yourself. Put it on your team. Help them get where they want to go, and you will get where you want to go. This quote is how you should live your life and treat your Jeunesse business. We're going to talk to you in the few short minutes we have about creating a 90-day run for yourself. But when you do this for yourself, you're doing it also for your team, but you have to lead by example. You have to lead by example. Speed of the leader, speed of the team, right? Every night when you go to bed, I dare you to ask yourself this question that my wife asked of us a few years ago. What would your business look like if everyone on your team did exactly what you did today? I bet there's a lot of days that you might want to jump back up out of bed and go do something so that you feel better about asking yourself that question. But it's a great, would you hire yourself? See, you can't stop. You never stop. You never stop recruiting, ever. You never stop leading. You never stop learning. You never stop teaching. Speed of the leader, speed of the team. You're all here because you are leaders. So if you want to inspire your team, you better show them how to do this, how to create this 90-day run. So whether this is your first event or your 20th event or your first day here in Jeunesse, or you're not even in yet, but you're here because you think you're going to become part of Jeunesse, the best time to sit down and formulate a great 90-day plan is when? Tell me, when is it? When? Let's see if you're right.
Yeah.
Yes! All right, good answer. Good answer.
Look, as I was saying, Tony and I were sitting in these seats 5.5 years ago in Hong Kong. It was the first time that we went to go see about Jeunesse. We didn't even use the product, okay? But I sat there and I was upset that he had pulled me into a network marketing company and made me sit in a chair. I was mad at him. And I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to listen to anything that anybody was saying. I thought, no, not doing it. But then someone spoke on stage. And it seemed like that person was speaking to me and me alone. Has anybody felt that yet? Yes? It's in your heart. You won't lose it. You won't lose it if you keep speaking it, okay? Lead by example. Take what information you are getting at this event and take it home with you. And go tell everybody. I don't care who it is.
Yep. Tell everybody. And get your team involved. Now look, in the 15 minutes or so that we have, we obviously can't get deep into what a 90-day plan looks like, or the plan for a 90-day run. We also always are respectful of the fact that we come together as a Jeunesse family today, but we are members of individual teams as well as being part of this great collective Jeunesse family. All right? So Kana is probably teaching a certain 90-day plan for her people. Lyndon, Craig, and Aaron are teaching a certain 90-day plan for their people. So we can't dive into the details of it, but I think everyone's plan has some basic facts that we want to go over. All right? So we're going to do that briefly and then talk about how you apply it. So if you want to make a great 90-day run, like I said, lead by example, but it always starts with you. You have to lead by example. One of the best things you can do in this 90-day run, aside from the details that your individual groups and leaders will give you, is commit to doing something. Now, if this is your first day in Jeunesse, this is your first event, this is easier than if you've been in for a while. But, as we said, the best time to start this is now, no matter how long you've been in. You never stop recruiting. Make a commitment to talk to at least 2 new people every single day for the next 90 days. At least 2 new people.
How many of you can do that? Come on, let's see the hands. There you go. There you go.
Then, if you really want to change your business and you want to see your people walk this stage, make a commitment to make sure that you have at least one person every day on a 3-way call with your upline. One person a day. That doesn't sound like a lot, but I promise you after 90 days, very few people make it through that, but the people that do are the people that walk across this stage. See, it's one thing to share the Jeunesse story with 2 new people every day, but how many of you are going to go that extra step and actually get them on the phone with someone who can tell the Jeunesse story? Because we all know it's about third-party credibility, right? You can't talk people to death. Oh my God, you have to come join Jeunesse. It's amazing. They have this cream, and you rub it all over your body, and half your butt falls off, and you look 100 years younger, and you're going to be rich. No, that's not going to get people to join your business. But when you tell them that you're excited about Jeunesse and you just heard something that you know is going to change your life, or you just came back from Kuala Lumpur at an event that you know is going to change your life, and Jeunesse is doing amazing things around the world, and you want them to hear more about it, and they ask you why and what is it, tell them you need to hear that from the person I heard it from, and get them on the phone with your sponsor or someone in your upline, and let them be the message, you be the messenger. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? All right, you guys are answering that one very well. Now, if you're going to do this 90-day run, there's no, oh, I don't feel good today, so today I don't want to talk to anybody. Oh, my daughter has her practice piano recital for her thing in like 3 weeks, or it's my son's number 8 out of 42 soccer games this weekend, so I can't do anything this week. No. There's no can't, there's no but. Those are the brokest words in the world, all right? You do it every day. If you're sick, yes. If it's a holiday, yes. If it's your birthday, yes. If it falls in this 90-day run and you're committed to it and you want to change your business and your life, you do it regardless of the situation. That is the commitment that we need. That is what I want to talk to you about, that type of commitment, not the exact details of what your leaders will give you in your 90-day run. But that commitment is so important. You've heard other people on the stage talk about it.
I feel like I should be Vanna White and turn the letters. Look, we are all on the same path. We're going all in the same direction. What do you think is different about all of our businesses? All of you that are sitting out in the chairs, what do you think is different? There's nothing different except for you. Are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to stay consistent and persistent during that 90-day run? Can you do that? Yes.
Not everyone is going to want it as badly as you do, and that's okay. It's about sorting and sifting, right? We've all heard that phrase and applied it to our business. Find the people in your downline that are hungry and help them continue. And when you're doing that, I want you to work smarter, not harder. We've all heard that, right? Work smarter, not harder. That's very important, especially in this, because we know that with the using the GPS system that Jeunesse has now implemented for 2018, as well as just in general building your business, there's a harder way and a smarter way to do it, okay? It's about rank advancing. For those of you that are brand new, that are either just distributors or executive, I shouldn't say just, you're either distributors or executives, haven't reached Jade yet, remember, there are 2 ways to get to Jade, 2 ways to get to Pearl. How many ways are there to get to Sapphire? 1. You can get to Jade by signing up 8 distributors, okay? And you can get to Pearl by signing up 12 distributors. They don't ever have to do anything, but you can call yourself a Pearl. Or you can get to Jade by signing up 4 people and helping them get their first 2, right?
2.
Now you're a Jade with 4 executives. Guess what? That was pretty easy. You want to be a Pearl? Just go do that again. 4 more people, help them become executive, you're a Pearl. Now, all you have to do is 1 more time and you're a Sapphire. It's so simple. But if you go out and you find 12 people and you sign them up, oh my God, that's amazing, you're going to get rich. And they sign up and the next day they don't know what to do because you didn't help them go find other people to share the story with. And that takes you, say, 60 days to do that. By the time you sign up your 12th person on day number 59 or 61, those people you signed up 2 months ago or a month and a half ago they've already forgotten about you. They've already given up on the business. Why? Because you weren't there. You didn't help them. Now you say, okay, I'm a Pearl. Yay, I've got 12 distributors. How many executives do you have? 0. You're not going to go back and get those people you signed up 2 months ago to go find 2 people. Very, very, very unlikely. So basically, you're going to have to start over. Now you're going to go find 12 more people and help them get to executive along the way, right? So you can get to Sapphire. You may as well do it from day one. You find someone, your first priority should be to help them get to executive as quickly as possible. 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. Help them get there. Build your team with executives. You'll get to Sapphire. The GPS will work for you. Everyone will be happy. Make sense? I love it. That's so important. Wow. Our time is almost up.
Yep.
All right. Listen. Duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Teach this to your downline. Get the advice of your mentors, your sponsors, your upline. Ask them what the 90-day plan is, the specifics that they would like to see your individual groups use when running with this, okay? The GPS, Dennis did a great job of explaining it, so I'm not going to dive into it. I just want to say that's an amazing amount of money. They didn't have that when we signed up. I wish they did, right?
Yep.
Mama, get a new pair of shoes.
You talk about having something that is going to help you have your 90-day run. I mean, how much better? How many people could use an extra $15,000 in their pocket? Raise your hand.
Like 6 of you.
Come
6
on.
people out of 2,000. How many people would like to make an extra $15,000?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Even Lyndon Burnow said, me! All right, that's awesome. Look, one thing that you're also going to hear, so I guess that's 2 things, because I already said that like 10 minutes ago, didn't I? About taking the attention off yourself and putting it on others. That's very important. But you do have to keep a certain amount of attention on yourself. And the reason is because you're going to hear no a lot, aren't you, when you talk to people? How many people in this room, stand up if every person you've ever talked to about Jeunesse has signed up? All right, that's the only time I thought no one would ever stand up. Perfect, that's right. You're going to hear no a lot. Take the emotion away from that answer. Do you know what I mean by that? You are not responsible for the outcome. You are not responsible for what they say back to you when you share Jeunesse with them. You're only responsible for the effort. During this 90-day run, you're going to go talk to a minimum of 2 people a day or whatever the number is that your leader gives you, all right? You're not responsible for what they say, so remove the emotion. Only you take care of you. You feel strong about you, all right? My wife stands on this stage, and I'm so proud of her. But 5 years ago, when we joined this company, our first network marketing company, if I told her she was going to walk out here and talk in front of 2,000 people, she would have laid backstage and fainted and cried. There's no way. But self-development, all right? Reading good stuff. Garbage in, garbage out. Turn off the TV. Go talk to people. Read good material, all right? Self-development with a comp plan. That's what this industry is. And if you will learn how to self-develop yourself, you will find out that even though you may be small like this, over time, you will become something bigger than what you are. Does that make sense? You will look in the mirror and you will see something different than what you currently see. Because even if you feel like a little kitten, if you grow Jeunesse the way you can, that is what you will see.
Guys,
when you see yourself
that's
in the
you.
mirror. We love you. We're out of time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone.